On July 4th, 2025, Independence Day no less, President Trump signed into law what's being called the Big Beautiful Bill. The name might sound dramatic, but the impact on Florida businesses, very real, very big, and potentially very profitable. This isn't just another political headline. This bill rewrites the rules on taxes, trade, infrastructure, and domestic growth. And it's built to reward businesses that plant their flag right here in the United States. So if you're running a business in Florida or thinking of launching one, this law may be your biggest opportunity in years. I'm Santiago Cueto, an international business attorney and best-selling author based right here in Miami, Florida. For the past 3 decades, I've represented Florida companies in everything from complex litigation to cross-border transactions. And what I've learned is this: laws shape markets. When new legislation hits, those who adapt early are the ones who thrive. So today, I'm walking you through the top 5 ways Trump's new bill, officially signed into law, will directly benefit Florida businesses. The bill includes major new tariffs on imports from China and other low-cost manufacturing nations. At first glance, that might sound like bad news for importers, but for Florida, it's a competitive edge. Our ports, Miami, Jacksonville, Port Everglades, are perfectly positioned to become gateways for Latin American trade as companies shift supply chains closer to home. Expect increased cargo traffic, more jobs in logistics and warehousing, and surging demand for customs brokers, freight forwarders, and real estate tied to trade. If your business touches international trade, brace for growth. Trump's bill also includes over $1 trillion in infrastructure investment. But here's what most people miss. Much of that money is going to Sun Belt growth states, and Florida is at the top of that list. We're talking highway expansion, port upgrades, broadband rollouts, and federal contracting preferences for U.S.-owned construction firms. If you're a contractor, supplier, engineer, or commercial landlord, get ready. The bill is about building America, and Florida is the construction site. Another major piece of the bill: expanded tax breaks for businesses that manufacture, hire, and invest domestically. That means bonus depreciation for equipment, tax credits for hiring U.S. workers, new deductions for R&D done on U.S. soil. And here in Florida, where there's no state income tax, this compounds into a significant federal advantage. If you're an LLC, an S-Corp, or any pass-through entity, this could slash your tax bill and free up capital to reinvest, expand, or hire. Now is the time to talk to your CPA or attorney about retooling your structure. One of the more overlooked provisions: the bill increases federal enforcement of trade secrets and IP protections, especially against foreign companies. In practical terms, this means faster enforcement of copyright, trademark, and patent violations, stronger penalties for foreign theft of technology or client data, and more power for U.S. courts to freeze overseas assets tied to fraud or breaches. Florida businesses that do business internationally, especially in tech, fashion, e-commerce, or manufacturing, should see stronger leverage in contract enforcement and brand protection. This is a big deal for Miami companies dealing with global suppliers and distributors. The bill also ties tax credits and federal incentives directly to U.S.-based payroll. For Florida companies, that's gold, because we already benefit from a growing talent pool, a business-friendly regulatory environment, and no personal income tax. By hiring in Florida instead of outsourcing abroad, businesses can now double dip. That means lower employment costs compared to places like New York or California, and now federal tax savings layered on top. The result? Florida becomes not just a warm place to do business, it becomes a fiscally strategic headquarters. Trump's Big Beautiful Bill may sound like a punchline to some, but if you're a Florida business owner, it's no joke. This is a strategic playbook for lowering your tax burden, growing your domestic footprint, gaining legal protection in global markets, and positioning your business where the federal dollars are heading. So here's my advice. Don't wait for the competition to figure it out. Get educated, get structured, and get in position to profit from this bill before others do. I'm Santiago Cueto, and if you're a Florida business owner looking to take advantage of this new landscape, I'm glad to help, because this law isn't just something you react to, it's something you use to win.